Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Osimhen.
Well, courage is a word that Steven Gerrard likes to use a lot. Never be afraid to have a go at it. He's certainly someone who's never afraid to, no matter what the situation.
Not even in the most dire of circumstances, and never more extraordinarily than in 2005 from 3-0 down. He will... Great hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Alex Telles. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Vardiol with a definite foul there. Foden. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Nicked it back promptly. Zielinski. First quarter of an hour gone. Foden is onto it in a flash. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tchouameni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Zielinski. He's gone for goal! It's loose, and oh, what has happened here? Pedri. Oh, that's nice. Pedri! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Pedri. Zielinski. Haaland. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rice. Now it's Osimhen. Montenegro do have a chance to counter here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Foden. Here's Zielinski. And he was quick to react.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it...
Real chance! Foden. Alex Telles. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Montenegro clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the...
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Spectacular save! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Montenegro with the corner, there first. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's intervened well there. Haaland. And here's Mbappe. He's had a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Gerrard. And here's Foden. Alex Telles looking to hit the byline here. And it's Gerrard. Haaland.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but hits one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Gerrard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That comes as a mighty relief. And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's hoisted clear. Zielinski. And there's the end of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Chouameni. Pedri. Foden. Could move up a gear here. Gerrard. Mbappe. Pedri. Fiddles it through. And that could set him on his way. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Gerrard.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Vardiol promptly onto that, and that is that. And he welcomes it in. He's found a way through.
Well played and well cleared.
He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know...
Mbappe! And it's in! And with that goal comes comfort. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Just a whisker away. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Pedri. Here's Chouameni. Well, played right into his path. Great chance! He's got a goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Guardiola does really well to win the ball there. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And here's Haaland. Oh, well played, well played.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he can clear it away. Pedri, chance here to counter. Keeper's got good distance on that. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Rice. Gerrard. Now it's Osimhen. Koundé. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Rice. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Guardiola makes the interception. That looks a good ball through. It's a great... Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Alvarez. Oh, well played.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Foden. Looking for options for movement. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Montenegro clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Koundé. And he cuts out the supply. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that